Dear students, greetings for the day. Today we will study about airport operations. An airport is an aerodrome with extended facilities, mostly for commercial air transport. Airports often have facilities to store and maintain aircraft, and a control tower. An airport consists of a landing area, which comprises an aerially accessible open space including at least one operationally active surface such as a runway for a plane to take off or a helipad, and often includes adjacent utility buildings such as control towers, hangars and terminals. Larger airports may have airport aprons, taxiway bridges, air traffic control centers, passenger facilities such as restaurants and lounges, and emergency services. In some countries, the US in particular, airports also typically have one or more fixed base operators, serving general aviation. There are three types of surface that aircraft operate on: runways, for takeoff and landing; taxiways, where planes taxi, transfer to and from a runway; apron or ramp, a surface where planes are parked, loaded, unloaded or refueled. Landside operations are aimed at serving passengers and maintenance of terminal buildings, parking facilities, and vehicular traffic circular drives. Passenger operations include baggage handling and tagging. Terminal operations comprise resource allocation and staff management. Airside operations include aircraft landing and navigation, airport traffic management, runway management, and ground handling safety. Billing and invoicing operations cover aeronautical and non-aeronautical revenue. Ledger or accounting systems contain information regarding airport finances, flight bills, handling invoices, cash, sales within the airport, points of sales, staff payrolls, etc. Information management relates to the collection and distribution of daily flight information, storing of seasonal and arrival, departure information, as well as the connection with airlines. Passenger facilitation services include passenger processing, check-in, boarding, border control, and baggage handling, tagging, dropping and handling. They follow passengers to the shuttle buses to carry them to their flights. Arrival operations include boarding control and baggage handling. Border control, customs and security services. In airports, security services usually unite perimeter security, terminal security, and border controls. These services require biometric authentication and integration into government systems to allow a customs officer to view the status of a passenger. Terminal management includes maintenance and monitoring of management systems for assets, buildings, electrical grids, environmental systems, and vertical transportation organization. It also facilitates staff communications and management. Staff management provide the necessary information about ongoing processes in the airport, such as data on flights, in ICAO or UTC formats, and other important events to keep responsible staff members updated. Information is distributed through the airport radio system, or displayed on a PC connected via the airport LAN or on mobile devices. Reporting. This module allows the staff to see data on screen or in print to understand the effect of the ongoing processes on business decisions and overall functioning of the airport. Also, it can include reports from airlines, aircraft operators, hourly activity of passengers and aircraft movement types, etc. They include an aircraft's timetable, routes, and destinations, as well as traffic distribution. Airside operations comprise control and facilitation of aircraft handling and parking. This includes air traffic control equipment and management solutions for air navigation. Most airside solutions are oriented towards aeronautics and plane allocation. Aeronautical Fixed Telecommunication Network (AFTN) systems. AFTN systems handle communication and exchange of data, including navigation services. Usually, airports exchange traffic environment messages, safety messages, information about the weather, geographic material, disruptions, etc. They serve as communication between airports and aircraft. AFTN systems hold the following information: aircraft registration, runway used, actual time of landing and departure, number of circuits, number and type of approaches, new estimates of arrival and departure, new flight information. ATC Tower. The Air Traffic Control Tower is a structure that delivers air and ground control of the aircraft. It ensures safety by guiding and navigating the vehicles and aircraft. It is performed by way of visual signaling, radar, and radio communication in the air and on the ground. The main focus of the tower is to make sure that all aircraft have been assigned to the right place, that passengers aren't at risk, and that the aircraft will have a suitable passenger boarding bridge allocated on the apron. The ATC tower has a control room that serves as a channel between landside, terminal, and airside operations in airports. The control room personnel are tasked with ensuring the security and safety of the passengers as well as ground handling. Usually, a control room has CCTV monitors and air traffic control systems that maintain the order in the terminal and on the apron. Apron handling. Apron or ground handling deals with aircraft servicing. This includes passenger boarding and guidance, cargo and mail loading, and apron services. Apron services include aircraft guiding, cleaning, drainage, basing, catering, and fueling. At this stage, the software facilitates dealing with information about the weight of the baggage and cargo load, number of passengers, boarding bridges, parking, and the ground services that must be supplied to the aircraft. Each flight an airport handles generates a defined revenue for the airport paid by the airline operating the aircraft. Aeronautical invoicing systems make payment possible for any type and size of aircraft. It accepts payments in cash and credit in multiple currencies. The billing also extends to ATC services. Depending on the aircraft type and weight and ground services provided, an airport can calculate the aeronautical fee and issue an invoice with a bill. It is calculated using the following data: aircraft registration, parking time at the airport, airport point of departure and or landing, times at the different points of entry or departure. The data is entered or integrated from ATC. Based on this information, the airport calculates the charges and sends the bills. This category includes all types of software that collect, distribute, and update information from around the airport, including public address systems and flight information display systems, FIDS. They receive data from airlines and terminals, data on time and gates of arrival that must be sent to the passengers. However, They also can display marketing information or any other non-flight related types, for example, weather or news broadcasts. Airport information systems include flight information display systems, FIDS, airport announcement or public address, PA, systems, and automatic terminal information service, ATIS. Flight information display systems, FIDS, exhibit the status of boarding, gates, aircraft, flight number, and other flight details. A computer controls the screens that are connected to the data management systems and display up-to-date information about flights in real time. Some airports have a digital FIDS in the form of apps or on their websites. Also, the displays may show other public information such as the weather, news, safety messages, menus, and advertising. Airports can choose the type, languages, and means of entering the information, whether it be manually or loaded from a central database. Airport announcement systems or public address (PA) systems inform passengers and airport staff about any changes and processes of importance, for instance, gates, times of arrival, calls, and alerts. Also, information can be communicated to pilots, aircraft staff, crew, etc. PA systems usually include voice messages broadcasted through loudspeakers. Automatic Terminal Information Service (ATIS) broadcasts the weather reports, the condition of the runway, or other local information for pilots and crews.